Hello and welcome back to I Want My Angst TV Reviews. I'm Hannah and it's spooky season finally, and I'm here to tell you all about the horror movies that are happening now. And first I'm going to talk to you about The Shed, which you can find on Shudder. The Shed is a story about a kid named Stan who's an orphan and he lives with his abusive grandfather. Stan is bullied at school, he's obviously got problems with authority, he's on probation, and to top it all off, he finds out that he's living next to a shed that holds a vampire. And let the blood run. The Shed definitely stayed true to its horror structure with having many satisfying kills. There was a very clean beheading, limbs being ripped off, extremely over-exaggerated blood gushing from someone that didn't need to be bleeding that much, but hey, they probably had a blood pump and it was working, which I appreciate. This movie was clearly a passion project made by a horror fan with love, and I'm sure that it was so much fun to film it. Everything that you want in a cheesy horror movie, this one's got it. I am partial to creature features. I love the cheesiness of the original Godzilla and Mothra and the creature from the Black Lagoon, and this one had a great creature. I thoroughly appreciate that this movie had an original take on a vampire. This vampire is not just a human with fangs. He doesn't have the buffy brow, he's not glittering in the sunlight. He's got a whole different look to him, and that makeup artist had a lot of fun. I've got a few questions about this. So this vampire's trapped in a shed, right? Obviously been there for a while. It's not like a one-day situation, but he's trapped in the shed because vampires can't go out in sunlight. Why can't the vampire go out at night and walk into the house and kill whoever he wants? Also, there's a scene where Stan is drilling holes in the roof of the shed, trying to scare the vampire and try and get some sunlight in there, kill him, I don't know. Why doesn't he just rip the roof off? I don't know. Maybe I just would have a better head on my shoulders in the situation where a vampire was stuck in my shed.
I can do it.
I could feel some inspiration in there. There was definitely some moments that reminded me of horror movies that I know and love. There's a scene where our main character, Stan, is in an unbuttoned shirt and he's got a shotgun and his hair is kind of wet, and I was just like, okay, Ash from The Evil Dead, I see you. However, I feel like they made some parts a bit too serious. They were taking, honestly, their shots were clearly done by someone who went to film school. I was just really excited about that lighting and that angle. Something that I found a little bit problematic was Stan's friend, Dahmer. He decides that they're sitting on a gold mine here. They have a vampire who can solve all their problems by getting rid of their bullies, right? Well, Stan is still in the mindset of, hey bro, that's murder. Maybe we shouldn't kill anyone using this vampire. And Dahmer's just like, whatever, I'll just take this gun and shoot him instead because I'm tired of being bullied. I just feel like there's enough gun violence going on in the world, especially in relation to school shootings, and I just didn't need to see that in a movie. I would say that watching this movie with a friend is definitely the way to go. I watched it with my roommate, we drank a little bit of champagne, ate some popcorn, and we laughed, and we had a great time with it. I also want to let you know that this movie ends with a cliffhanger. There might be a sequel, so keep an eye out for that. However, I do have one very important note to the writer and directors. Don't kill the dog. Why? Why did you do it? He didn't need to die. Ike was a good dog, and he was just doing what he thought was right. Vampires don't even like eating dogs, as far as I know. Unless you're a Cullen or whatever and you're like a vegetarian. But even they didn't usually eat dogs, they ate deer, so what's up with that?
Oh, that is whack.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're gonna kick off your spooky season by watching The Shed, let me know what you thought in the comments. And be sure to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss any more angsty videos. Bye!